Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicola Dickens. This is Free Mind Cure. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, whichever the case may be. I hope you guys have had a beautiful day. Sorry, I'm a little parched. But let's share this feed out to the world, and then we will get right into this White Whitaker Kush, or White Walker Kush. So White Walker Kush is a new one even for me. I have not tried her as of yet. So let's share this feed out, and I will be right with you. At least it's an easy share. All I have to do is copy and paste. There is not many more to post to now that Google Plus is gone. I can't believe Google Plus just knocked off the face of the planet this month, but they did. Almost done. Last one. And we are out of there. Alrighty, live chat. Hey Miranda Lynn, how you doing this morning, cuz? Angie Fletcher, how you doing? Smoke one for me, not feeling good today. I am so sorry, cuz I am actually in the same boat with you. My gallbladder has been bugging me. I have been up all night. So not only is my gallbladder bugging me, my insomnia is at it again. So I'm not sleeping yet again. So I'm kind of hyper simply because I haven't had sleep in over 24 hours. So hopefully I will pass the hell out tonight. So let's go ahead and heat this sucker up and get on with this review. How is everybody today? Miranda's not feeling too good. My prayers go out to you, sweetheart. How is everybody else? What are you smoking on? Oopsie. So I decided not to do my weed haul video first this time, and I'm doing it second, simply because I already had this set up for review. I was going to do it all in one video, and I decided not to because I forgot the concentrates when I hit the start button this morning. It's been one of those days, let me tell you. Angie Fletcher, love your hair, super cute, almost looks like natural curl. I actually slept in curlers last night. It's the only way I can get my hair to do this. So I slept in curlers, well, I laid in curlers all night. For some reason, I can't get my hair to curl with a curling iron and hold the curl. So I took those like bender curlers and I took a bath and I washed my hair real good, and then I put my hair in a ponytail, and then I put those bender curlers in my ponytail, and this is what I get. Is a mop of curls. And yeah, it does actually kind of look natural. My husband has naturally curly hair, and it looks a lot like this, and I am so jealous because I love his hair, and I have to work so hard and go through so much just to get to my hair to look like this. So like it pulls my hair all night long. It's the benders sometimes break open, and oh my god, it's a mess. So by the time I wake up in the morning, I have hair everywhere and I have a mess. It's actually kind of funny looking. So this is the concentrate that we are reviewing today, guys. Some White Whitaker Kush from Arizona Organix. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. So we're just going to break off a piece and drop it in our banger. So as always, guys, fuck cancer. Fuck not feeling well. Let's feel better, guys. That has a very pungent taste to it. It's kind of a grassy, herbal. Ken Grant, how are you doing from Dallas? Oh no, you're at the VA hospital. How you doing, sweetie? Are you okay? I'm sorry to hear that you are at the VA. How are you? What is going on? Angie Fletcher, doing okay. Woke up really early, hurting. Yeah, you know, it is tough to sleep when you are in that kind of pain. It is tough to stay asleep when you're in this much pain. I started out today, my pain level was at an 8.5. So we're going to see where I can get my pain level to come down. Partly Cloudy 420, how you doing today, darling? It is so great to see you guys today. I have missed all of you. It has been one of those weeks. I am so glad that it's over. What do you say? Okay, so, you know, and it's really sad considering I work out of my house. So when I've had a bad day, how does that happen? How do you have a bad day when you work at home? I play with my dogs. I mean, I make videos. I do this kind of stuff. I write. I mean, I work from home. How do I have bad days? But I do. I actually had somebody comment on my channel yesterday telling me that I couldn't keep anybody's attention and that my feed was stupid and it was boring. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Is there anything I can do to make it better? So I'm posing that question to each and every one of you guys today. What can I do to make this feed better? What do you guys want to see more of? I know we do a lot of concentrate on here. I'm going to be doing more flour, but what do you guys want to see? That's really what I want to know. Waiting for my therapist. Oh, I am so good that you are going to see a therapist. Thank you, Ken. That is amazing. I am proud of you. It is a hard step to take. I took it and it was hard. It's difficult. It's still difficult. I didn't put my rings on this morning, and so I feel naked. So I'm glad you are seeking help. It's hard. It's really hard to have all of those feelings and then all of that PTSD and all of it comes flooding back to you, especially at nighttime in your dreams. And it's tough. It's really tough. And it's tough to be able to see yourself getting through that. But I want you to look at yourself getting through it because I believe that you can. I believe in you and I know that you can do this. So, good that you're seeking help, bro. One love, stay strong-minded. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, White Walker Kush is a 60-40 sativa hybrid. It comes from White Widow and Skywalker. She has about a 22% THC rating. As you guys already know, I got it from Arizona Organix. I have not changed dispensaries. Here in about 2 weeks, I'm going to start changing dispensaries. I'm going to check out Bloom. I'm going to check out a couple of others, Zen, and talk to some of them and see how they're doing. So this will probably be the last 2 weeks of Arizona Organics. I may do one more 2-week period, but we will see. It depends on how I'm feeling after the surgery. So, she was created through crossing an Ingram cut of White Widow with an infamous Skywalker. Now, an Ingram cut, I actually had to look it up, and the definition is harder than most people think. Hi, Michelle. How you doing today, darling? Ingram cut is a proper noun. It is a male given name used transferred back from the surname on the cutting edge or on the cutting edge. California is on the cutting edge of cannabis, which would be their way of saying it. So they had White Walker. They went ahead and they bred it. They went ahead and grew it. They cut off a slice of it. They then cloned it with the White Widow. Then they turned around and cloned it again. That's basically what that means with that surname. So, Christy, nice to see you. Yay! You guys are so amazing that you're here today. Yay! Happy Friday. So, the effects of this are relaxed, energetic, sleepy, uplifted, and happy. Medicinally to treat stress, depression, pain, lack of appetite, fatigue. The negative of this are dry mouth, dry eyes, headache, paranoia, and dizzy. I thought my handwriting said period, and I'm like, no, that is not what we're thinking. What are you? Oh, sorry, Angie. I am having surgery on my gallbladder. I'm having my gallbladder removed next Tuesday at noon. So high noon. We are gonna go pace off and guns drawn. No, I'm kidding. I am getting my appendix not my appendix, my gallbladder taken out. Because I've been having so many problems with my gallbladder, it swells up. I never really get stones, but for some reason, this stupid gallbladder keeps swelling up. Every time it swells up, it hurts like a MFer. So it is finally, after 2 years of begging the doctor to take this sucker out, it is being taken out on Tuesday. So I am so happy. It is time. I want that thing out of my body. It has really hurt. Yeah, it'll be nice to have that gone, because it has really made my life a living hell, to say the least. So let's move all of this. So what are you guys smoking on today? I know I change strains every day. Do you guys change strains every day? What are you guys smoking on? I have to trade strains every day. If I don't have a video. So, and then I pose a question to my viewers here today. It is a simple question. Makes a world of difference. I'm so happy for it. Oh, I'll bet it does. So I have a question for you viewers. A viewer wrote in and told me that one of the things that would make my feed better is if I stopped using this torch. And the reason was because it's bad for me. I don't know, last time I checked I wasn't sucking on a torch. So I'm trying to figure out how the torch is bad for me, because I'm not sucking on a torch. I'm sucking on a bong. So if any of you guys have any idea what he's talking about, because he hasn't answered my question, because I sent him a message back asking him if he could further explain himself. So if any of you guys know the answer to that question, please write it down below. Oh, you know something? I'll tell you what. There's a story behind this one. So I have to read the question, and then I will tell you the story and answer the question. Emu, have you any recommendations for an elderly person with Parkinson's? Can't smoke because lungs are very bad and don't really like feeling high. I absolutely do. What you need to do is you need to get like some of the oils or the edibles. Give that elderly person small portions of that and let her try them, him or her try them. As they need to. They will find out that, especially when they're in the midst of the highest parts of their shaking. The reason why I know this is because my husband's mother had Parkinson's, and she passed away 8 years ago. Had I known what I know now about cannabis, I would have known how to help her more. She died a very painful death. She basically aspirated and choked to death over several days. And that is one of the fears with Parkinson's, because not only do they shake, but they lose the control of swallowing. So they may have to go through physical therapy to regain some of that control. And a lot of times it doesn't really come back. So if they can't do any of those and they don't like them, some sublingual underneath the tongue is appropriate. And you want the THC tinctures. You can try using the THC tincture and then some CBD tincture. That'll take the high away. If they don't want the high, give them a little bit of CBD tincture to overcome the THC, but that is, the THC is what's ultimately going to help them. You can try them on CBD alone, and it may help, but it depends on how far progressed the Parkinson's is and how tolerant the person's body is to the THC. So basically that's how it is. It was a rough time when his mother passed away. I was going she was in hospice. I was going back and forth, and I would go read to her. I got the phone call that something was wrong with her, and the home care people. I had walked into the room, and I had found food all over her mouth. I mean, she hadn't been cleaned up, and she smelled. And I'm like, I can't believe you guys didn't clean her up before I got here, but holy shit, are you kidding me? She had aspirated and thrown up some, and they kept trying to feed her, thinking that she just didn't want to wake up. And that is the last thing you want to do, because that's what will happen, is because some of the swallowing muscle starts going away in that esophagus. It's harder for them to swallow, and they aspirate it. They breathe it in. So that's what I want you to take care of. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want a heavy indica. You can try a sativa, but it may not help as much. It may cause more of the jitters. So I would try more of either a 50-50 hybrid up to a heavy indica, but I really wouldn't go sativa until you got him or her under control. And I would start out with small portions if they've never done THC before. And if they don't like the high, make sure you get that CBD liquid, because that's what's really going to help you in the long run. So now that I have to read the bong again, sorry, it's kind of a long answer. I would look at, like, what I'm doing today, White Walker, probably not a good idea. Now, like a blueberry Kush, that's 100% indica. That's a great idea to start with. So I would go something like that. Pineapple Express is not one I would start with. I would wait for those heavier sativas. I would go more 50-50 on the hybrids. But I would definitely have some indica in there. Just so you know. Thank you very much. You're very helpful, and I'm so sorry about your mother-in-law. You know, that poor woman had been tortured for so many years. I really, really wish I would have known what I know now about cannabis. And that's, you know, a lot of it. Hindsight is always 100% vision there. So, yeah, she was tortured for many years. When she finally passed away, I was more relieved for her torturing than anything. Parkinson's is a horrible disease. Horrible disease. It messes with their mind, it messes with their body, and it's horrible. I hate that disease. I hate watching that disease, and I feel for anybody who's had it. So thank you, Emu. I do appreciate that. I don't want to say that I'm glad that she's gone, but I'm glad that the torture is over. So, but thank you. Any other questions before we hit this? We're not going to do a hot and hurtful too much on this one. I'll let this one cool off. So you're very welcome. I like to be as helpful as possible. The more information that we collaborate with, the better off we all are, because cannabis is here to stay. If you don't like cannabis, I'm sorry to say it, it is here to stay. There are patients that are not going to let go of cannabis. So you got to get to know you've got to get to know every part of cannabis. And there's so much to it that the more I learn, I have to learn. It's rough. As always, guys, fuck cancer. Whew. So yummy. So, as always, guys, that was it for today. I hope... Oh, totally forgot. Pain level, so we gotta wait a second. Oh. Take her, stop. Take her, stop. Okay, I started at a pain level of about 8.5 and a sleepy level of about 10. Can't breathe. Okay. Shui, pain level. Wow, you really feel this in your chest. It really gives you a heavy, heavy chest. Oh, Miranda Lynn, which strain would you recommend for boosting eating habits? Wow. That one's tough for me. I want to say more heavy indicas than sativas. So heavier indicas tend to make me a little more hungry, and sativas tend to make me a little less hungry. And the heavier the sativa, the better the snack. I did a dab of Durban Poison yesterday, which is 100% sativa, and I made infused applesauce bread. So, and I didn't eat any. I just made it. So go figure. So that was a heavy sativa. Now, this is also a heavy sativa, so unless I dab again today, I probably won't eat. So that's probably a bad thing, and I probably will dab today since you brought it up. Little smart ass. Since you brought it up, I will probably have to do an indica dab today in order to eat. Thank you. Appreciate it, kid. So when are you going to get over here and do a show with me? And you know I'm going to bring it up. Because you're here. Okay. So I would have to say my pain levels definitely dropped to about 7. I'm definitely not sleepy. I'm thinking of all the things I could do. I'm thinking of the website I need to work on. I'm thinking of projects I need to finish up. I'm thinking of a weed ball I need to mail. I'm thinking of all of these things that I need to do. So I'm kind of putting them in orders so I know what to do. So I'm probably not going to sleep, and that's what sativas do to me. That's why I do not smoke sativas late in the afternoon, is because I will not sleep that night. So, just got a car, so trying to convince husband to let me come up. Nice, you got a car. That's good. Yay! I'm happy. What, Tigger? You have no idea what the hell's going on, do you? But you called me, Mom. But you called me, Mom. So my dogs think that I'm sitting here talking to them. You know that, right? They think I'm absolutely insane. Mom's crazy. Oh, I'd love to be in my dog's head sometimes and wonder what they think. This morning I catch my big service dog, Raffy, laying on the ground, on his back, 3 paws up and laying out, and the other paw in his mouth. Like, you know, the kids these days, they do those photographs, like, that's what it looked like. I was like, oh my God, seriously, my dog's doing this now? What, Papa? What, Papa? Well, get over here and say hi. Yeah, I know. You think I'm talking to you. So, yeah, my pain level is down to a 7. All is good. So, I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a great day. Mad love as always. Bye. I am